Ahoy hoy and welcome to Disney News and Review, the show where we go over this week's Disney news in review. Yeah, welcome to take two. You would never know that we messed up prior to this, so we're just going to go with it.
I messed up.
Chip Confer, my friend, as always, this is your sandbox and we are just playing in it. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I have a friend who came to visit. Hi, Greg. Sorry, the Flyers aren't in the playoffs.
That's how the day is going to go, people. Ladies and gentlemen, Figment Penguin? Penguin? Yeah, he can go away. That's creepy. I don't need to see a penguin's hat on a Figment. Thank you. I don't ever need that voice to come out of your head again.
Howdy-ho.
He's suffering. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, to the box on my left-hand side, my right, your left, it doesn't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Valentine from Diz Life Podcast. How are you doing today, my friend?
Ahoy, hoy, Greg. Ahoy, hoy, Chip. Gentlemen, I'm ready to talk Disney. Hope you guys have been having an amazing week.
It has been pleasant. It's been wonderful. It has been full of a whole lot of information. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to go through, so we're going to kind of power through a lot of this information. Mark is here. We are missing Caitlin Hogenkamp. We miss her. We love her. Caitlin, if you're out there, we'll see you when you can do this again. We miss you. All right, Mark, let's start off over at Magic Kingdom this week. We got over to the People Mover and got some updates on the construction at Tron.
Yeah, we are here with your May Tron Light Cycle Run construction update. So you had an opportunity to check out and ride the People Mover and check out the progress that's being made on the new Tron coaster. Looks like there's some really good work that's being done over in Tomorrowland. Looks like they're starting to move pretty quick. What did you see, Greg, on your last ride through?
So there's two really interesting things I want to point out here. First off, it's the canopy is done. So that canopy is going to take over all of Tomorrowland. It is going to be bright. It's going to be blue. The canopy work is done. The outside trimming is done. All the electricity is run. So that canopy is basically done. We do know that they have permits to start working on the inside. The train underpass for the Walt Disney World Railroad is almost complete. It looks like they're putting up some facade work, and they put up a few side walls for the entrance to it. So things are looking up over at Tron.
Sorry, I was trying to mute that.
That's okay, and there's some video of it. You can see what's great about this video, let me just tell you too, was the ride broke for about 5 minutes. So I sat there and I was like, I'm just going to pause and I'm going to wait and wait. Yeah. And then it just skips right through. So there you go. And then we're going backwards. No, so Tron is really coming along. We know Guardians opens up this month. Everybody's very excited for it. Cast members have been seeing the preview of that. Tron, though, looks like it's going to be fabulous. Are you guys, Mark, are you looking forward to this?
I'm a Tronnie, so just from the pure love of the intellectual property, I feel like I've waited my whole life to get in a light cycle and to make this run. I might cosplay my first ride and bring my data disc, and we might have to get on the grid together for this first run. I'm really excited. This to me is going to be, I think, the culmination of my being when I ride this thing.
Are you going to wear tights?
Yeah, I might go full. I might go
color.
Yeah, I might go full costume for this ride.
Furthermore, in Magic Kingdom, we have we're starting to see some special stuff show up, and the first one is over at Frontierland.
Yeah, there's a stage that's being set up over in Frontierland on the Magic Kingdom. You had a chance to check this out in your walk through Frontierland. The stage is being set up to celebrate a special day for cast members over at Walt Disney World. They're having a service celebration for all cast members who are celebrating milestone celebrations starting at 10 years. Disney closes the Magic Kingdom early for a private event, and then those cast members celebrate whatever that milestone is. So it closed early today, May 3rd, to honor these cast members that are celebrating all these service milestones, and it's going to close at 4:30 p.m. You're going to go hang out over at the Contemporary to see if there's any special nighttime offerings a la the Happily Ever After or wishes, Imagine a
Yeah.
party though where Magic Kingdom closes early to celebrate with the friends and family of these cast members, as they should be. Very deserved for all of the things that they do to make magic. So really fitting that Disney closes the park early to make magic for them. I love seeing stuff like this. Beautiful.
I think tonight is the 15-year cast members. So cast members have been there 15 years or more. And then again on May 15th will be the other early closing of Magic Kingdom at 4:30. Chip, have you ever been invited to one of these? Have you ever been into the Magic Kingdom early?
I have not. I'm not one of the cool kids, unfortunately.
Look, we have always said how much we love and support the cast members over there. So you're never going to hear us complain that Magic Kingdom closed early for the cast members to have a night to enjoy themselves, especially cast members who've been there for 15 plus years. The rumor is that we may see wishes and we may see happily ever after during these after hour events. So we're going to go over the contemporary just to hear the music. And if we happen to see it, we'll go live right away for it. Again, congratulations to those cast members, and we're proud to work with you. Furthermore, over at Magic Kingdom, we got to see some new bags.
Yes, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure.
Why are they at Animal? I mean, it should have been in Epcot.
It's all good. I mean, it's a cheesy headline, but inspired by Epcot's newest attraction. The bag features, of course, Chef Remy. This Dooney and Burke collection is now available, which features this brand new ride inspired by Epcot's newest attraction. Remy, his brother Emile are there with different pieces of cheeses like Gouda, American, Swiss. You know.
So Remy from the hit Pixar film of the name Ratatouille is all over this bag. Yeah, great.
And of course, the iconic Eiffel Tower. So, c'est la vie.
Okay,
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Thank you. And we can move right along because, there's so many Dooney, Burke, and Burke. I'm just going to make random sounds now. Speaking of new rides. So Lin Manuel decided that he is now an Imagineer at Disney. Along with the writer of some amazing movies and songs and Encanto and Hamilton and In the Heights and whatever else he's doing. He is now an attraction spokesperson. What's going on there, Mark?
Yeah, I'm absolutely loving every bit of the drama and the headlines that are coming out. So it appears that Lin Manuel Miranda, who's been no stranger to the request for a sequel or a series involving the Madrigal family, has very vocally expressed his dream to see the film and the franchise get its own attraction at one of the Disney parks where you can walk through the casita and meet the Madrigal family. And he did an interview lately. He's been on record now so many times, but he says, it's funny because everyone's like, will there be a sequel? Will there be a show? And I said, Manuel, I want to ride before I want any of that. And he shared this with the Insider. Imagineers are on it. I don't know what they do or where they live, but I know that they're on it. And I am like loving that soundbite. What an amazing soundbite. What an amazing clip it. We have no idea where the I need to stress, we have no idea where the Encanto attraction is going to be located. There's been a lot of speculation that there's been an announced retheming of Tarzan's treehouse over on the West Coast. That's going to be based on Encanto. None of this is substantiated at this point. It's just amazing to see Lin Manuel this passionate and fired up and part of the process. And I'm here for you. You are not just a Broadway darling, but you're a Disney darling. And give the man his ride, please, Disney.
And you would think he would be in the room where it happens to know these are happening.
You're going to fire me up, man.
I'm going to fire us up. Fire me up.
Yeah, you drop those Hamilton lyrics, you're going to set me off in song. Don't do that.
We will have a podcast of just going back and forth and doing Hamilton lyrics the whole time. Furthermore,
Spaceballs this morning.
We were,
and airplanes, which none of that can make it to the air because it's a different day and age. And yeah, that's good for behind the scenes. Let us continue at Epcot. Again, that was in the Epcot news. I don't know why. So
that's
we'll
where
leave that. Oh, okay. You think they would do that? All right. I'm cool. I
sense.
think the treehouse theme would be really smart over at Tarzan. A house walkthrough, an interactive house walkthrough, again, would be very cool and very interesting to see. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens on this. I really hope he gets what he is talking about, and I hope we get to see it in the future. Let's go over to this morning. What an interesting morning we've had here, Chip. We started off trying to record this podcast when news dropped of a new something or another. Mark, what happened? What's going on?
There's a brand new popcorn bucket out that it dropped this morning. You, of course, being the fanatic that you are, had to run into Parks to get this. It is a Skyliner Cab 50th celebration popcorn bucket, which has Chippendale and the 50th logo on one side. As you scroll around, there are Mickey and Minnie to the other. It is a beautiful popcorn bucket, yellow. Are you happy with your care? Greg, do you love your popcorn bucket?
I had to run out and get this as soon as I possibly could. And there it is, hanging in the display case. I'm trying to hold the camera up so everybody can see that. Yeah, look, so I don't really collect a lot of Star Wars, Disney memorabilia. I do enjoy getting the popcorn buckets, but I only like getting the 50th anniversary ones, unless there is a Figment popcorn bucket, because who didn't want that? It was just too cute. So yeah, I got it today, and I absolutely love it. Oh, jeez. Why is Figment talking? No one said Figment. Okay, I accidentally did. I am actually okay. In my mail in the next day is Elliot is coming in from Disneyland. A friend of mine has sent me over Elliot. I am going to put a Flyers hat on Elliot, and he's going to destroy your Figment.
When you say that, I get ET flashbacks. I just want to say Elliot.
Yeah. No, I'm really happy with it. If it didn't fly, if it wasn't one of those things that I could display the way I display them, I don't think I would have cared as much, but I know a lot of people do care. It was limited to buying 2 per person again. The difference between this and Figment was they were everywhere. They were at every stand that you could think of, every popcorn stand in Canada, around the showcase, in the front of the park, both popcorn places. So it was very easy to get today. It was also available at Hollywood Studios. So yeah, you could get them right away. I love it. I'm happy with my purchase. $19. How can you go wrong? I love it.
And you get free popcorn too.
Yeah. What's that word again?
Popcorn.
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 Pop. Can you say pop?
Pop.
Corn.
Corn.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Moving on. So today
to other treats.
On to other treats. May the 4th be with you, Mark.
And also with you. How does one react to that? Yeah, let's just get into the snacks. Blast off with brand new Star Wars treats for May the 4th and beyond. Disney has been rolling out new Star Wars treats to celebrate Star Wars Day, aka May the 4th. Special offerings like lightsaber churros abound all through Disney's Hollywood Studios and throughout resorts and various locations and kiosks in parks. You can become one with the Force as you devour these scrumptious Star Wars inspired treats from across Disney parks. My personal favorite is the blue and red lightsaber, the churros that are available over at Hollywood Studios, the Dark Side chocolate creation, which looks like it came straight out of Dathomir.
So cool.
Because it looks like Darth Maul. The Wookiee, of course, which is an Interstellar favorite. The Interstellar sweet and crunchy popcorn, which is caramel popcorn, cookies and cream pieces, and spicy pecans, because we're fancy. Check out a list of all of these treats, of course, over on our website, complete with pictures. And as you said, may the Force be with you. These are the snacks you're looking for.
Mark, I think it's pronounced popcorn.
Pecans.
Pecan. There's a raspberry cream puff in there with like passion fruit mousse. What is that one there, Mark?
It's the raspberry cream puff with passion fruit mousse.
Okay. I just wanted to see if we have paid attention, because I didn't know if it had an official name or title yet.
Oh, is that
the oi oi puff?
The oi oi puff?
That is an oi oi puff.
Or if you're feeling like a Francophile on that given morning, you could say the wee wee puff.
Wee wee. I like to have the wee wee puff
Wee
in the
wee.
morning.
I would like to buy the Dunionberg Pass and get the wee wee puff with the fromage and the really thin pancakes.
On to another odd, just a Disney thing. Every once in a while, Disney just does something a little strange, and you sit around and go, why is this happening? Apparently, you can have your Haunted Mansion wedding at the Tower of Terror. Please, Mark, fill me in.
Mashup. Yeah,
I will stitch this later.
Yeah, guys. I mean, listen, imagine a dreadfully elegant wedding venue, ghoulishly accented with Haunted Mansion wallpaper. Well, you can have that at a different venue, and that venue would be the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Weddings in Disney, to celebrate halfway to Halloween, Disney reminded you that you can have your dream Haunted Mansion wedding over at the Hollywood Tower Hotel, which takes place in the outdoor courtyard. It obviously provides an unforgettable and eerie backdrop. The beautiful greenery, the flowers are going to create this intimate space for your ceremony. The ceremonies themselves begin 1 hour after Hollywood Studios closes. So that means your wedding is going to have that incredible, ominous, dark, and mysterious glow surrounding the Hollywood Tower Hotel. So for ultra fans of all things Halloween, all things spooky, you can get that in your life.
It looks amazing. Again, Disney going above and beyond. I would imagine it does probably cost a good penny, but look, when you're putting on a wedding and your significant other wants to spend the money and do something special, this is one of those days that you're always going to remember. So why not do it at Disney? Why not do it at Tower of Terror and with a Haunted Mansion theme? Wonderful, wonderful thing. I would never be caught dead doing something. I spent $700 on my wedding and I'm still married. So
that joke's killer, man.
Thank you so much. I had to dig it up out of I lost it. Moving on. That's the good thing about being the host of this. I could just be, I messed up. Moving on.
You're not that funny, Greg. You should quit your day job.
I like Figment as an added bonus to the Disney News and Review. I really like this. It's amazing.
So if you can, ladies and gentlemen, go back and listen to our Halfway to Halloween extra special last week, because I just did nothing but dad jokes in between every time they would talk. It turned out pretty amusing. Apparently this week Figment is talking to me, unless nobody else can hear that and it's all in my head and I'm starting to hallucinate. That case, let's go to Hollywood Studios and have a wedding for Haunted Mansion. Meanwhile, back at Disney Springs, there is new magic shots available.
Absolutely. Yeah. If you're a fan of the newest Pixar animated film, Turning Red, there's some new Turning Red magic shots available over at Disney Springs and Hollywood Studios. To celebrate the hit animated film over on Disney Plus, fans are going to be excited to see that they too can live their dreams and become a red panda. Disney said, we're so excited for these new Turning Red magic shots. We just couldn't keep our feelings in, and now we don't have to. Transform into a red panda. Join May and friends with these new photos over at Disney Springs and Disney's Hollywood Studios, where you can don a red tail or even become part of the animated film. I love it. It's so uniquely amazing is all I could say. That's all I could say about it. I mean, I want to see Greg with a red
bushy tail.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the high road. I'm going to take man, why did they have to give you a big giant red bushy tail? Like it's too easy.
If you're going to do that, they should let you do a baboon's butt for Lion King.
What? Ooh. That's what? I wish my brain did not work the way it works, because I definitely become very,
right to the
12-year-old
gutter.
boy. Yeah, it's straight
Right
to the
to the
gutter.
gutter.
And yeah, I don't mind chasing some tail around Disney Springs. So anyway,
Well,
speaking, go ahead.
Wah, wah, wah.
This is so childish. Why is it so funny? Whew, thank you, Figment, again for your opinion. Also, over at Disney Springs, there's a big conversation that's going to happen on this one because there's a lot of rumor and innuendo that happened. There's a lot of stuff that we do not know the pure facts because we haven't heard from Disney. Apparently, Mark, Magicband Plus came out.
yes.
Or did it?
Magicband Plus has been released. Disney dropped the new Magicband, perhaps, and there has been a lot of discussion sort of surrounding this, maybe a bit too early. They appeared over at Disney Springs, sorry, gentlemen, sold almost out immediately, but there's not a lot of functionality right now, so they can't currently be connected to the My Disney Experience app. They have no purpose and function over at the touch points, but they are bigger. They are rechargeable. They come with a charging port that you can plug in. You experience this and you have the red one that you have been showing off. And again, you can head over to the website to check out the Magicband, but you guys have one of every color, but they feature customizable color changing lights, haptic vibrations that are going to allow you to feel the magic with different experiences throughout the park and possibly nighttime spectaculars. Cool gesture recognition, which I'm holding out hope that is going to maybe enhance the Pirates adventure, or even potentially I'm hopeful that maybe we will see a return of something much like the Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. But of course, they're going to allow you to enter the theme park, the water parks with the valid admission. You can check in at Lightning Lane and at the queue entrances with these. You can connect the Disney My Photo Pass to the account, unlock your door, so forth and so on. And of course, charge food and merchandise while you are staying on Disney property. They're very sleek, very stylish right now, only available in basic colors, red, blue, and black. But Greg, how do you feel about your brand new Magicband Plus that isn't doing anything quite yet?
It does light up and it does look pretty. So I found out that this is actually trying to connect to Bluetooth into the phone once the app is up and running.
Okay.
It does connect to your smart device, so you can use it with that. You can't register it or anything right now. Apparently it was supposed to drop June 1st is what the rumor is. Except they did it on May 2nd. So we don't know why it was released early. The cost on these is $29.99. Apparently the ones that will have the face or the graphics on them are going to be running for $49.99, and they should be released in the coming weeks. Look, it was crazy over at Disney Springs when these were released. We watched people grab like 25 of them and instantly put them on eBay. So I'm not going to go into that. I'm going to leave that one alone on this. We've already discussed it.
Yeah, on the podcast.
Yeah, so go back and listen to that if you really want. But as for news, this is news. They did come out. They never took them off the shelves, is what people were saying. The rumor was they took them back off the shelves. No, they sold out. The simple fact is they put every box they had, they put them out on the shelves and they got sold instantly. So
Yeah,
nobody came back. Yeah, I literally was there. I watched it happen. So that rumor was false. They didn't pull them back off the shelves. They obviously were not supposed to release them early. They obviously weren't supposed to release them then. They are offering full refunds if you had bought one or purchased one and it does not work yet. It's still cool to have. It's a little bit larger and thicker than your normal Magicband. It's still just as comfortable. It is rechargeable because of the haptic feedback and everything else that's going to go on around it. It's going to be a fun, cool purchase to have around the parks. It's going to light up and do all these cool things. It's just an added thing that you get to do in Disney. Look, you're spending $29.99 on a Magicband anyway. Why not get the one that lights up and interacts with all the statues and the fire?
Do they have a Figment one?
Soon, Figment. Soon.
Good. I'm not the only person who sees the Figment talking. Finishing up at Disney Springs because now I'm being scared by a giant figment talking popcorn bucket. The NBA experience has sat empty since pandemic started. What's going on over there right now, Mark?
Yeah, I mean, fans of Star Wars again are going to be delighted to see that the NBA experience is going to transform, albeit temporarily, into a Star Wars virtual reality experience. What they're saying is for a limited time. Again, with May the 4th approaching, MetaQuest and Illuminax Lab. I don't know what that is. Oh, Industrial Light Magic. I'm like looking at this acronym and I'm like, for a second, I'm like, what is this? Am I supposed to know what this is? And then the Star Wars nerd in me is like, oh, Mark, that's
no, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's industrial.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just seen how much work goes into learning about all these articles. We literally just write words, and then later we go back. What did I write? Illumin? Oh, what's Illumin?
Yeah, it's ILMXLAB. So I'm looking at that acronym going, I'm supposed to know what that acronym is right now. And
it's Roman numerals. Didn't you know it's Roman numerals?
But I was supposed to go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
So anyway, that's now at Disney Springs. Ladies and gentlemen, that's enough with the parks on
Are
this side.
Are you not going to go over there and check that out?
So my kids love the VR headset. They have the Oculus 2, I believe. They want to go over. I think we will go over and check that out. I am not a virtual reality guy on the glasses. They kind of give me a little bit of a headache. So I personally won't go over there, but I will take pictures of my kids. The interaction is about 15 minutes long per time. Yeah, it's about 9 minutes of gameplay. So if you're into it, apparently it's really fun.
Yeah, and there's a few different options that you can choose from. Tales from Galaxy's Edge, and then there's Vader Immortal, and then you've also got Star Wars Pinball. So there's a few different options that
I want to play Star Wars Pinball virtually. I actually see. Here's my problem. I want to play Star Wars Pinball and have a machine in my house.
Would you consider yourself a pinball?
Could you imagine your hands going like this in midair?
You're gonna wreck it.
Not pinball, Ralph. That's the worst impression I've ever done. I don't know how I'm going to get back from that.
We're going to work on that King Candy.
Thank you. It's there. It's there. It's definitely there.
Right there.
I need to do like a King Candy soliloquy, like Shakespeare. To be or not to be, Ralph.
Holly, I'm going to apologize in advance that for the next 2 weeks we're going to have King Candy vocalization sessions over at your house.
Oh, okay. So on to political news that we're not going to get political on. We are just going to pass this along so people know what's going on. We are not putting any of our own personal opinions on this. We are just giving you the exact news. Mark, a Republican congressman here in Florida is trying to do another.
Texas.
Oh,
Yeah.
Texas. Is it Texas?
Yeah, it's Troy Nels, who represents the 22nd district over in Texas, has begun to advocate for the removal of the no-fly zone, which dates back to 2003. In his statement on Twitter, he said, "Why does Disney get special treatment? Today, I've sent 2 letters over to Speaker Pelosi and to Secretary Pete asking them why they're not supporting these no-fly zones or why they supported the no-fly zones over at Disney's theme park, considering no other theme park in the country gets that same preferential treatment."
Well, wait. So, yeah, well, Disney also has 25 to 50 million people go to it every single year. And let's not forget, I don't know why it was put there in the first place. I don't know, something called what, 9/11?
Yeah. So just a bit of history too. Again, not to get political, but a lot of these no-fly zones began to pop up in the wake of 9/11. People identified Disney World specifically as being a potential target. I mean, there were very different times with which we were living. A lot of you remember the Homeland Security Agency that was formed in the wake of 9/11 to assess threats and chatter. And a lot of people identified that Walt Disney World was a target to international terror groups as a symbol of the United States and, really just this country. So there was nothing political that was the cause of the creation of this no-fly zone. It came out of pure safety in the wake of 9/11. So historically speaking, and speaking as a former history teacher, not to say that the fly zone should be there in perpetuity, but it's just, again, it's news that we are reporting on. that you've seen these kind of things being kicked around yet again. We talked about, of course, in a related article, Governor DeSantis removing the special status for Walt Disney World by signing that bill. Again, just more political developments for the Walt Disney Corporation in terms of not just the state government, but now also in Washington, D.C.
I hope.
Did someone say flies?
No fly, Figment. No fly.
No fly zone, Figment.
fly.
No
fly.
fly.
Go back to the
Okay.
taste and smell labs, my friend. Where
is Eric Idle when you need him?
on American Idol? I don't even know.
That was a wah, 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 wah.
We've always got the Waka on the ready.
Yeah. Let's skip over that because we can get into a political discussion about that. Let's hope that they keep safety is absolutely paramount for any guest that comes to Walt Disney World Resorts. Anywhere in America, you want to feel safe. So let's hope we can get this into a nice discussion about this and learn from it. Also at Disney World, new pilots have filed a wow. Bart, please take this away from me now, please.
Permits, Greg. Learn to read.
Our next headline has nothing to do with aviation, ladies and gentlemen. Say hello and goodbye to the Spirit of Aloha building. The Spirit of Aloha building at Disney's Polynesian Resort is set to be demolished very soon to make way for a new Disney Vacation Club tower out over at the Polynesian Resort. The permit was filed for the demolition of the building itself and the nearby costuming building. The permit called for the utility isolation and demo of both buildings. D.H. Griffin Wrecking Company, Inc. is the contractor that has been listed.
Oh, it sounds like you might know Ralph.
I'm gonna wreck it.
I'm gonna wreck it. Fix it.
Salmon.
Felix,
It's clearly salmon.
No confirmation yet, but Fix It Felix is very possibly going to be the contractor listed on the subsequent work following the demolition by D.H. Griffin.
How could you not have Wreck-It Ralph destroy it and then Felix come in and fix it? Oh man, that article can just go away. So I'm gonna skip right over
No aviators were harmed in the making of that article.
Oh man, Build-A-Bear. You know what's really cute? Build-A-Bears. Have you seen a lot of the Disney Build-A-Bears recently? No?
I've
Good.
I've not been in a Build-A-Bear now for about 2 years. Our last Build-A-Bear was a My Little Pony for my daughter's, I think, 7th or 8th birthday.
Which one?
Rainbow Sparkle.
Nah, that's great. You have no clue.
No, it's a blue one. That
would be Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash. Okay.
Yes, I have a bunch of Pinkie Pies laying around my house that I'm freely. I just admitted that live, didn't I? Anyway, so apparently, Build-A-Bear is sponsoring a chance for people to win a vacation.
Yes, you can win a 5-day, 4-night vacation via Build-A-Bear to Walt Disney World Resort for up to 4 guests. The grand prize includes a 4-night stay at Walt Disney World Resort Hotel, round-trip air transportation, if applicable, of course, a $250 Disney gift card, up to 4 5-day tickets with park hopper option, 1 VIP, fancy, tour guide on 1 day for up to 8 hours.
Ooh.
Memory Maker product, which includes, of course, the Disney PhotoPass services, and 1 Disney signature dining experience for up to 4 people.
That is awesome. I hope they pick Artist Point.
Amazing.
Yeah. I will. Are we eligible to enter something like that? If we've reported on it, are we eligible to enter?
Yeah, go for it. I enter them all.
Great. I'm entering it. Furthermore, in other news outside of the park a little bit, an organization that is very near and dear to all of our hearts here in Central Florida, Give Kids the World Village, which is they house Wish families for a week stay at no cost to the family themselves. Yeah. They are launching an 11-city summer road trip.
Yeah, so Give Kids the World Village has announced an 11-city road trip. Summer road trips are what so many people look forward to every year, and Give the Kids the World is bringing that magic, saying, school's out, the weather's amazing. wanderlust strikes us all. The call of the amusement parks is very loud, and they're going to help people answer that call. So this road trip that they're putting together is scheduled to take place between June 9th and the 19th at many of the country's top amusement parks and attractions. The road trip is going to deliver that magic and wonder of the village to give the kids the world, alumni, wish families, and it's going to allow them to connect on a large scale. It's designed to give these alumni the opportunity to reconnect, to reminisce, to relive the treasured moments from their wish trips, and then build on that continued camaraderie among these families that have had these shared experiences. To just list a few of the highlights, and again, you can get the full list, but Six Flags in Georgia, Dollywood will be participating, Busch Gardens over in Williamsburg, up in our area, no stranger to Sesame Place, Kenobi Park in Salem, New Hampshire, Knoebels, again, I am no stranger to Knoebels up here in PA. Love to see Pennsylvania getting in
Isn't
on
it? Isn't it Nobles?
Knoebels.
It's Knoebels.
Knoebels.
Knoebels?
I know, right?
It's
I know.
correct.
It's
I
correct.
can know.
It is Knoebels.
I can know.
Yeah.
So Give Kids the World, again, is a beautiful organization. We get to go over there and do a lot of their media events and hang out with some of the kids and see some of the families and talk to them. And they are always amazing people, amazing kids. We do nothing but say positive things about them because they deserve it. They are always looking for volunteers. They're always looking for help. It takes a lot of people and a lot of volunteers to run Give Kids the World Village down here in Central Florida. For you people who are influencers or part of media in any way, shape, or form, give them an email. If you're in any one of these parks in that area and you would like to cover it, they are inviting people out locally to cover the event. So if you happen to be by Sesame Place, you can email them and they will put you on the media list. You can come out and cover the event for the day.
I should email them about Carowinds. That's on the 11th.
You should. We know them. Why don't we give them a call and find out? So we'll put you up there. Mark can go up and do Sesame Place or Knoebels.
Knoebels. I could do both.
You know, Knoebels is right next. The only place I used to camp at was right next to Knoebels at Yogi Bear Farm or Yogi Bear Yellowstone Park.
Yeah,
I love Knoebels. So fun.
Isn't it pronounced Yellowstone? Yellowstone Park.
Touche.
I believe it is, and
I don't know.
And they specialize in pecans.
And picnic baskets. Hey, boo boo.
That's good accent.
That's
Thank
good.
you. Thank you. My King Candy, not so. My Yogi Bear, I got that. So anyway, yeah, please go to givekidstheworld.org or give GTY, whatever it is. I couldn't think of the acronym while I was there.
Industrial Light Magic.
GKTWV.org.
And KTOB.
Yes. Please visit New Kids on the Block and give them more money. Seriously, give givekidstheworldvillage.org is what it is. So please go there, check them out. Nothing but positive things to say about them. Omar over there and a few other people. Great people. I love talking to them and going over there. Furthermore, there is another May the 4th be with you. Mark, May the 4th be with you.
Yes. Build a large Yoda, you can.
I hope the bricks are large also, or is it many small Lego bricks that are going into building an 8-foot tall Yoda?
Size matters not. Look at you. Yeah, so guests visiting the downtown Disney district at Disneyland Resort can stop by the Lego store and help build, you read that correctly, an 8-foot tall Lego Yoda. The Jedi Master can come to life right before your very eyes in celebration of May the 4th. Guests of all ages, of course, can stop by this Lego store to help build this larger-than-life version.
Wait, go back up to the other picture. Hold on. Go back to the top. Okay. So you see the picture, like you see Yoda, and you could do it on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, which is cool. Yeah. But then you see the guy next to him, and it looks like those are giant bricks, and either that man is like a giant of himself, or that's not an 8-foot tall Yoda.
Yeah, I think that's. I thought it was further in the article, but yeah.
That man's a giant.
I mean, you can put
maybe
that
that's
on your...
maybe that's just for him to eyeball it, you know. They don't have any.
Why did it
blueprints
so
or
small?
anything.
Like I have to bend down and see how. Okay, I need to take that and go up 2 scales.
Maybe it will be a Yoda within a Yoda.
Ooh, Inception yoga.
Yeah.
Yoga, I will be.
Listen, I'm
can't do
going to add
yoga.
that to my resume. How cool would it say? You throw that right on your resume. How cool would it be to say, I helped build an 8-foot Lego Yoda model? I mean, like, who else has that on their resume? So much fun.
Who would really want that on their resume?
Are you are you
Right.
trying to convince me?
Right.
I mean, I am there for any party like that.
Well, we were going to promote Bob, but Mark here built a 8-foot tall Yoda display.
It shows he
go
has
ahead and
good
get
hand-eye
him.
coordination. Oh man.
Also fluent in Microsoft Suite.
That's brilliant. Hey Mark, may the
Yes.
4th be with you.
And also with you.
Thank you. Apparently in Disneyland they're also doing May the 4th.
Yes.
Yes, and it looks like just as we have over here on the East Coast, that they've released the guide to the Star Wars food and drink, which is coming to Disneyland to celebrate Star Wars Day. If you are into Star Wars, the parks will have tons and tons of food and tons of different activity, regardless of what coast that you're on. The Disneyland Resort will have, it looks like, where is it? And I lost it. Where's the 2 food items, man? They look like rocks. Yoda's rocks. What are they?
Did you say Yoda's rocks?
I just,
What is Yoda's rocks, man?
We're
an adult show. I mean a kid show.
So yeah, you can get Yoda stones.
So I've played with these stones. I mean, not his stones. I have.
Let's move. Let's keep it moving.
You see, they have popcorn too.
Yes, they do.
Yes, the popcorn. Let's focus on the popcorn.
Can I get a lightsaber with his stones?
Let's focus on the popcorn instead of Yoda's stones. It's called the Outpost Mix. It's a colorful blend of seasonal flavors, including caramel and chocolate glazed popcorn. The shock cheese, very clever. Popped grains, white cheddar flavored popcorn as well.
What is the pretzel? Oh, there it is. 5 Blossom bread at Oga's Cantina looks really good. I like that they're going to serve something different instead of the charcuterie tray they have over at Oga's Cantina. So I like seeing that on there. They have the normal Wookiee cookie, a lot of other stuff. And over
they have a big wiener right there too.
Greg, have you seen the parfait of Mustafar? Which just
I have.
It looks like a bucket of soot. Very cool.
I will eat the bucket of soot.
That's my favorite. The little baby Yoda.
That is really cool. It is the way. We shall put that to rest in only the way we could.
By moving on and never speaking of.
We will never talk about Yoda's stones again. Oh, that's brilliant. That's just brilliant. I will never think of Yoda the same way again.
It just goes to show you too how real we are. We're doing all of this stuff.
Moving over to we are going to keep this one G, if not PG. No, pre-G. What's before G? All rating. Bluey's big play. Let's move over to Bluey. I don't know any. Is Bluey like part of Blue's Clues or what is Bluey? Either way, a dog. Bluey's a dog.
It's Australian. I know that much.
Bluey's a dog.
We have all aged out of this kind of stuff.
My kids have grown too fast.
Yep, my kids have grown past this kind of stuff. But if you're a fan of the hit children's animated series Bluey, you are in for a surprise and a treat. A stage show which is based on the television series called Bluey's Big Play is currently set to tour the United States and is set to come to a city near you. It's going to be performing in 40 cities from November of this year up through August of 2023. Tickets are currently set to go on sale at the end of May. And for more information, you can click on our website and it'll take you to how to become a part of the Bluey experience live.
Greg, I got something for you. Hold on. Before we move on. Here's the intro.
And there we just got a copyright claim.
There we go.
I get it. And then they're going to go, sister, android that's trying to take over the world.
Dude,
RoboCop.
Bad.
that was a banger. I kind of like that. I'm gonna listen to that when we finish this show. And
There is actually a 10-minute loop of that intro that you can listen to on the Bluey official
That's
channel.
awesome. So what this reminds me of is my kids, the Backyardigans. Before that, did you guys ever go see one of those like Nickelodeon touring shows? Or I mean, it's I think they're really well done. A lot of them were done by the same people who used to run Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. I'm trying to think of the company that does
Feld
that.
Entertainment.
Yeah, Feld. So I don't think this one's by Feld, but I think it's somebody else like that. If you're going to go, I would expect to see a full-on production that is so well done that you and your kids will love it. I know there's going to be a lot of kids around, but as a parent, you want to do what's best for your children. And I know Bluey is so big right now. So I hope you guys get out there, get tickets, have fun, enjoy a day with the family and the kids. I can't tell you enough how good these shows really are. It's nothing to mock or make fun of because they're really well done and kids will absolutely love them. So there's my Bluey.
This is actually pretty cute. I'm watching the intro here.
Ship is hooked.
All right,
it didn't
ready?
take much.
Can we do? I want to get through this really quick because I think it would be fun though. What's the one shameless thing that your kid would always watch, but you would finish watching even after they went to bed? I'll go first. I will go first. I will put myself out there. Mine was Sophia the First. Even after Bella went to bed, I would finish the episode and sing along with Sophia. I'm throwing that out there. I'm taking a big risk, guys. I'm really like exposing the soft underbelly of myself here. I'm hoping that follow suit.
I've had 5 kids in different generations, so I have different generation ones. Like Blue's Clues was always a good one for me.
Okay.
When my daughter got older, it was My Little Pony. I know everything about My Little Pony that you will ever learn. And Pokemon. My kids love Pokemon, so I know every Pokemon that there is and still play the video game.
See, now for me, I raised my daughters on British television, so we watched shows like 64 Zoo Lane, Peppa Pig when it was over there.
Did you watch Booba? Booba.
Peppa. I like
Peppa.
64 Zoo Lane was probably my favorite. If you've ever heard of that one.
Yeah. Mine was, do you remember Sprout, the channel called Sprout with Moose and Z?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, man. It was Jack's Big Music Show or Jack's Big Music.
I love that
was
show.
Brilliant because it was based off of like Jack Benny. And like they had all these like adult jokes and not horrible jokes, like not that it was going to be gross. It was like, oh, kids would not get a George Burns reference, but they would put him in there. It's so brilliant. Some of those kids shows are really well made.
I liked when Laurie Berkner Band was on there.
Oh, I love Laurie Berkner.
Yeah.
Under the shady tree, you and me. There we go.
That was
apparently, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Thanks for adding to the conversation today.
I try.
All right.
No, it was great.
What do you think about that?
Thanks, Mark. Mark got the boot. Disney Plus. So from one show to the next, let's go over a few entertainment news things. Disney Plus has a few things going on with them right now. Let's start off with what is coming in May, because most of it starts tomorrow, May 4th.
Yeah. Big stuff, obviously, for May the 4th. The Moon Knight finale, which is episode 6, will be premiering on May the 4th. Fans of the series are eager to see what happens with Oscar Isaac's character, as when we last left, he was in limbo. So that is going to be wrapping up. You also have Life Below.
Great, thanks. You spoiled it for me.
Yeah, you also have Life Below Zero, which is season 18. Disney Gallery and the Book of Boba Fett will premiere.
Oh, is that coming in May?
Yeah, that's May the 4th. So it's the Disney Gallery where they offer
okay.
a background of the it's
did I see Chip and Dale in there?
Yeah,
yeah, we've got Chip and Dale that's coming up as well. Patience. Patience, my friend. And then on Wednesday, May 11th, Just Like Me, you have 2 seasons of that. Mira Royal Detective, Something Bit Me. Great title.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Something Bit Me. Great title. Season 1 of that. We're getting The Chicken Squad. Season 1, 5 episodes run of that. The Wizard of Paws, Marvel Studios Assemble.
The Wizard of Paws. Let me guess. No, you know what? Brilliant title. Love it. Go ahead.
And then the following week.
You did say pause, right?
Yes, I did.
Pause with a P. Great.
So May 11th, then we get the behind the scenes look of Marvel Studios Assembled and the Making of Moonlight. The Quest will premiere on May 11th. And then on May 13th, we get Sneakerella.
Oh,
gentlemen. Yeah. Another, obviously.
Apparently that got spoiled by influencers who happened to be on the influencer day around here. They got a sneak preview on the boat, ship, cruise.
Yes, they
did.
did.
They all spoiled it. So
did they
Sneakerella.
Get free sneakers?
I don't know.
Are they sneakers or do you say tennis shoes?
They're Sneakerellas.
Sneakers.
They're sneakers.
Yep.
Sneakers.
You're not going to be, it's Sneakerella. She wears tennis shoes.
Yeah.
The computer wore tennis shoes.
Yeah. To like, I don't know, but here, unless they're shoes specifically for the sport of tennis, it's everything is sneaks. Everything's sneakers. So
yep.
May 18th, Alice's Wonderland Bakery, The Secrets of the Zoo, and then here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers will premiere on Friday, May 20th.
We should do a watch party for that on the YouTube.
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Let's do that. I'm in.
May 20th. What day is that? That's a Monday.
That would be May 20th.
Friday, May 20th.
Oh, wait, I'm a Jew.
It's a Monday.
Sorry.
No, it is a Tuesday. It's someday during the week on May 20th.
Yeah. I've got to stop.
Let's do it.
You'll be at MegaCon.
Oh.
Mark will have to do it by himself.
I guess.
It's all Mark.
It'll be like the meme from Narcos. It'll just be Mark in various parts of his house looking sad. Like here's a live looking of me in the watch party by myself.
Have you ever watched a watch party where you're just watching someone else watch a movie or TV show?
Yeah.
I've not fallen that far down the rabbit hole of YouTube yet.
Yeah, me neither.
The end of the month again, it's going to be a big May. Bad Boys on May the 27th, Dwayne Wade's Life Unexpected, Hubble's Cosmic Journey, Mission Pluto, and then of course the 2-episode premiere of Obi-Wan Kenobi, starring Ewan McGregor as he returns to this iconic character and brings the fan favorite back to the screen. We are getting Inquisitors. We are getting a continuation of the story. We're getting a young Luke Skywalker. Owen Lars is back in the picture.
Come on.
I am in.
I am all in. All in 100%. Here, take my money. Just
you
take
haven't
all
even
my
watched
money.
the Book of Boba Fett yet.
Who?
You.
What? Who said that?
You haven't even watched Mandalorian.
Oh,
What?
no. Yeah, of course. What?
You say?
A quoi? Pourquoi?
This is one of those things he's going to hype up, but he'll never watch it.
Dude, I will be, the minute it releases at 2 or 3 a.m. our time, I will be there watching it.
It's like when he said he was going to buy that special lightsaber and he never did.
Right.
Nope. Did not buy it.
Didn't buy that.
Oh, I didn't look in the background.
Oh.
Hey, Chip. Shut the hell up. Look, now his eyes are just...
That's my bit.
I stole... Okay. Oh man, we're gonna get through this. We're
And
gonna
that's
get
it
through
for
this.
and that's it for Disney Plus in May. Lots of good stuff coming.
My favorite song that I've heard this year, my favorite earworm, um, is because of Disney Springs when they had Mickey Mouse and the amazing Spidey and his amazing friends song come out at Disney Springs, and they played it on a loop for 24 hours in a row, and it just did not stop. So apparently, John Stamos is going to voice Tony Stark in Spidey and his amazing friends on Disney Plus.
If every word I said could make you laugh, I'd talk forever. That's all I gotta say to you, Greg. Yeah. Actor and self-proclaimed Disney addict.
Did I leave you guys alone for a while?
John Stamos.
Here,
Uncle Jesse is Iron Man. John Stamos has been cast as Tony Stark in the hit animated series Spidey and His Amazing Friends. The new season of the series is going to feature new characters such as Ant-Man, Wasp, Sandman, and Iron Man, again voiced by...
Did I ever tell you about the time I met John Stamos?
I want to meet John Stamos. So
I got to sit with him at Drawn to Life.
Did you?
I
Really?
said earlier...
Yes!
I said earlier in this year on our podcast, he would be a bucket list guest for me. I would love to talk to John Stamos. He's done the Muppets. Obviously, he was such a huge part of my childhood growing up with Full House. Like Uncle Jesse was the absolute coolest human being on planet Earth for me. For the
you should probably just stop.
time.
You should
Have
probably...
mercy.
Have mercy.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Yes. I actually had lunch with John Stamos. No, I'm kidding. I didn't have.
That
But
reminds me
I
of
did.
when
I did watch Drawn to Life with him.
Yeah,
I actually got to meet Joe Rody. Did you hear about that, Mark?
I did. I remember we talked about that. That's cool.
That's
To which I said, why I would have said, what's up with the Yeti? What's going on with the Yeti?
Call
Yeah,
back.
I mean, we were in Tiffin's together, and he was doing a media thing.
Did I ever tell you about meeting Zach Ridley?
No.
Oh, I met Zach Ridley.
Yeah, he had lunch with him at Space 220. Who was that other person I met?
Who was the other what?
Who was the other person I met?
I don't know. Wait, I don't remember anymore. You would know. You met him.
I got a personalized video message from Tony Reale of Around the Horn.
Oh, how much did you pay for that one?
Nothing.
Wait, dude. Oh man, you just like accused him of buying his own greetings.
I've
Hey
done
Mark,
that on
welcome
that
to Around the
website.
Horn. Man.
His cousin, we were hanging out with his cousin and we didn't even know. And he's like, my cousin's Tony Reale. And we all freaked out. And I'm like, I absolutely love Tony Reale. And then we're at dinner at Ohana and he's like, hey Mark, hold on. This is for you. And he recorded a message for me and my podcast partner. I was like,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is like the most amazing.
He wouldn't even talk to you on the phone. He just recorded a message.
Well, I think he was on vacation. So the fact that he even did that was amazing.
That's really cool. Maybe he shows that he's probably a good guy then. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish up entertainment news. Marvel Studios. There is some brouhaha going on with movies and release dates.
Yeah, just a basic flip. So Marvel Studios has swapped the theatrical release date of both Ant-Man 3 and Captain Marvel 2. The theatrical release date of Quantumania and the Marvels has essentially just flipped places. The films aren't being delayed. They're really not being canceled. The Marvels sequel to 2019's Captain Marvel was originally set to open in theaters on February 17th. Quantumania, the third movie in the Ant-Man series, was set to open on July 28th. And the Marvels will arrive the weekend after Warner Brothers' Barbie and Universal's Oppenheimer. Insiders say this was a matter of Quantumania simply being further along in the creative process and in its development than the Marvels were. And you've seen this now a lot of times with Marvel and that creative schedule due to production delays, casting delays, really them just trying to navigate a global pandemic and coordinate shooting schedules and international locations. This is to be expected, but it's very nice to see that we haven't had a pushback or even cancellation of any projects. They're still making all of these things happen within the next phase of the Marvel MCU. They're just playing around with the release date somewhat to make sure that we still have a healthy dose of Marvel moving forward and that fans are getting what they want.
Hey, Mark, what time is it?
It's time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that means we have hit 1 hour. 1 hour, and we have gotten through the news. Mark, thank you so much for sprinkling some pixie dust across us on this beautiful afternoon.
I promised an hour, and I think we did okay with that.
I think we hit exactly an hour. We want to make a few special thank yous. One to Sarah at Destinations to Travel, who is our official partner here at Chip and Company. And if you have any travel needs or questions, if you're coming down to Disney World, Disneyland, basically any Disney cruises, Sarah, Universal also. Sarah does all of our travel here at Chip and Co. She is Chip's personal travel agent also. Chip,
I really run her through the ringer too. I can't tell you how many times I've changed that Disney Wish cruise. It's been like,
yeah, you're up to like 4, 5.
Yeah. But she calls every time.
You can find Sarah at chipandco.com/book-with-Sarah, and you can find her right there. So there is her page. Sarah's actually been on Disney News and Review and Disney Parks and Review. She's also a writer at Chip and Co. But we want to make sure that
today, she said, but she was at a swim lesson.
She's learning to swim?
No, her kids are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She lives in Alaska. I mean, I would imagine it's a little cold. It's a lot cold. Chip, you are coming down here this week. Let's go through the week ahead. You are going to be staying at this amazing home here in Orlando that is actually just on the backside of Animal Kingdom. Disney Adventure Home. You can find that on Facebook, Disney Adventure Home. What is it? Do you know what the website is for it?
Yeah, Orlando Adventure Home.
Orlando Adventure Home. This home is amazing. You've stayed here before. They do have some availabilities. If you guys are looking to come down here for a trip, if you've heard all this news and it makes you excited to come down here, which it makes me excited to come down here, Disney Adventure Home is where you want to look.
It really looks like that too. I've stayed there several times, and I mean, between the pool and everything, it is amazing.
And they're good people. Look, they are not paying us to say this. We are actually saying this because we truly believe in them, and they're good people. The owner is really nice. It's amazing. It's an amazing home. I'll be over there Saturday. When am I? Yeah, Saturday, Chip. I'll be visiting you over there and hanging out. So, guys, check that out if you can.
All the little things he gets in the house. Sorry. All the little things he gets in the house, he actually gets them from us. You know, when Anna or Danielle does the different merch posts, like this kind of stuff we've shared on the Facebook page and website, he buys it for his rental property.
Good for it. That is so well done. I can't wait to check it out. So
again, guys, his floor ideas too. His floor is the same floor that I have in my house.
Nice. And that was a catastrophe when you had to redo that.
Yeah.
So
sorry. Go ahead.
All good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been fun. It's been amusing. Look, Chip is coming down to Florida this week. You have media events this week, so a lot of exciting stuff. And then Mark, you're coming down this week also for Galaxy annual pass preview.
Yeah,
there is a lot
hanging out
going on. So everybody's going to be down here.
So we're flying in Friday afternoon. So we'll be in around 2:00 on Friday. We're going to head over to the Magic Kingdom on Friday night.
Where you staying?
We are currently at the Pop Century Resort. We were going to do movies, and then we wound up wanting the convenience of the Skyliner. No popcorn, just the Skyliner. And so we wound up making that change via Disney this morning.
Oh, nice.
Excellent. Well, we're all going to get together on Sunday, all three of us, and we'll see what kind of shenanigans entails. For Chip and Co., you can join us live on Saturday when we do a resort tour of Coronado Springs and Destino Tower. Chip will actually be there himself. I will be there.
I'll be your hand model. As you're talking, I'll be doing this all the time.
What do I do with my hands, Mark? Okay, let's talk real quick. Mark, Mr. Valentine, DizLifePodcast.com. That's where people can get you. I want to say before you say anything, because I truly believe in what you're doing over there. I do a show with you and Mouseperation Mike on Mondays at 7:30 on YouTube called Diz Live. Diz Live.
I watched that last night. That was pretty fun.
It is fun. It's an irreverent time. We get straight to the point. We give cast members some love. Mark is a gracious host. He is one of the top people out there. I love working with Mark. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, Mark, sell yourself to the people.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I love this. This to me is one of the highlights of the week, is when I get to talk Disney news and just laugh and to be irreverent here. And our network, our show is all about just living your best Disney life. We're at youtube.com/Diz, DIS Life Podcast. If you want to catch our audio only podcasts, we have an audio podcast and we drop 2 episodes every single week. Go to DizLifePodcast.com. And then from that site, you can connect with whatever podcast directory you want. The entire list is there. And this week we're dropping an episode and it's called Genie Plus Take 2. Brian Lee from the Nerd Life Network joined us. He test drove Genie Plus. I did the same with my family on Easter week. And the 2 of us came together and we offer a very comprehensive view of what our assessment was of the system. Spoiler alert, it was very helpful and glowing. So we found a way to offer some suggestions to families to leverage those systems at both the Magic Kingdom and Epcot to provide themselves with tons of value and tons of fun. And then on Thursday, the one and only Walrus Carp and I do a show called Tiki Room Radio, and it is Disney style debates. This week, we will be debating Disney dining, and the Discord community comes up with those topics. So we don't know what we're debating until about 10 minutes prior to the show. We flip a coin. So we don't know the debate order. We don't know the debate topics. We don't even know who's going to get what topic. And part of the fun with that is trying to spontaneously come up with an argument to beat our opponent. And it's scored live online. And that's Thursday on TikTok at 8:30 p.m. at Diz Life Mark over on TikTok.
Diz Life Mark amuses me to no end, hence why I'm doing King Candy all the time now. You guys are great over on TikTok. Plus, you have a viral video that is taking off right now. It is now at like 2 point some odd million. So Diz Life Mark on TikTok, please go check him out. Seriously, we truly believe in what Mark is doing, and we are honored to have him as part of the Chip and Company Disney News and Review show. So other than that, Chip, where can we get you?
Here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can get
Everywhere.
Chip Confer at chipandco.com or on Instagram,
He
Facebook.
sells me better than I sell myself.
Yeah. YouTube, Twitter,
And
anywhere you want.
an 8-foot Lego version of Yoda. Yes.
I'd fit inside there.
2 of you could fit inside there. Oh, man. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We will be back on Friday with Disney News and Review Extra.
Will we?
Thank you.
Oh, I guess we are. I don't know my schedule.
Aren't you in charge of this? No? Okay.
Figment is.
Anyway.
What do I do with Figment?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching tonight. We really do appreciate it. Those that are on the podcast, we're really proud of everybody that is listening, and we're really grateful to every single one of you who listens on a daily basis when we put up a podcast. Our numbers are really doing well, and it's because of people like you. So thank you out there, Chip and Co. people who are out there in the world. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. So other than that, what are we going to say? Thank you. Good night. Have a great night.
Go Penguins! Yay! Should I end it?
No, let's just keep talking about the damn Figment doing the penguin thing. I can go off for a while on that if you want.
Okay.
Or you could just end this.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bloopers, people. We're going to keep the bloopers in. I told you. You should have seen the beginning. It was horrible. I'm going to keep talking until he turns me off.
It's like post in a Marvel.
Yeah. Do. Right now, it's scrolling down. Scrolling.
John Stamos is Iron Man.
I love
right.
John Stamos.
I'm out.
Thanks. At some point, we can just end this. You know what, Mark? I'm just going to end this.
Could make you laugh. I talk forever.